Hello, friends. Today's story is about wisdom of the illiterate businessman. There once lived a businessman in Mumbai who had no formal education. He lived with his wife in a large mansion. One day he had to travel to Kolkata to attend an urgent meeting. Since the meeting was important, the man had made the necessary preparation for his travel a day in advance. However, on the night before he was due to travel, his old loyal watchman had a disturbing dream. He dreamt that the plane his boss was traveling in from Mumbai to Calcutta had crashed, killing all the passengers. Early the next morning, the watchman rushed to the businessman's house and told his wife about his dream. He requested her to stop the businessman from traveling to Kolkata. Scared out of her wits when she heard the watchman's dream, the wife panicked and immediately called her husband, begged him to cancel his trip. Irritated and annoyed with his wife's repeated pleas, the businessman, albeit reluctantly, had to bow to his wife's wishes. The next day, just as the watchman had dreamt, the scheduled flight that had taken off from Mumbai to Calcutta did crash, and all the passengers were reported dead. Hearing the news, the wife not only thanked her stars but immediately called the watchman to express her gratitude and gave her a handsome reward. He certainly deserved it. However, to everyone's astonishment, his boss, whose life the watchman had saved, immediately dismissed him from service. Shocked, his wife asked him to explain the reason for such a harsh decision. Now, although the man was uneducated, he was wise and intelligent. Replying in a monotone, he said, "The watchman's dream and the crash were a mere coincidence. But the important question is, how could the watchman sleep while on duty? What will happen if a thief tries to rob our house while the watchman is fell asleep?" Lost in his dreams, unable to refute the logic behind her husband's argument, the wife could not do nothing but sympathize with the watchman. Moral of the story: happiness, sorrow, and problems are the intricate part of our lives. It is important to remember that whenever a person is adverse sides or whether his life is flooded with happiness, he must never become overwhelmed or lose his composure. He should never lose sight of reality. Although the businessman had evaded death because of the watchman's dream, he had maintained his composure. His attention remained focused on the actual duty and responsibilities of the watchman. Otherwise, it is commonplace for ordinary people to lose their composure when faced with success, failure, sadness, or happiness to the extent that they lose sight for the larger picture. And this, in fact, is the prime reason why human beings get repeatedly embroiled in grave problems. Thank you.